Hey there, my name is Shakillia. I won't really kill you though, and welcome to my podcast where we explore topics around self discovery, mindfulness, productivity, and personal development. In today's episode, I am going to share some tips and tricks to share with you all on how to cope with a messy partner and keep your peace of mind. So, let's talk about it. The first thing is to start with the right frame of mind. I know you're upset, and there may be an urge to confront your partner as soon as possible, but nothing good ever comes from this because right now you are charged with emotion. Therefore, there is a very high likelihood of an argument happening, and most likely nothing is going to get resolved. So, my first tip is to find a quiet place, even if it is in the corner of your room. Go outside, sit in the bathroom, anywhere you can find that can give yourself the opportunity to just sit in your feelings. Because before you can confront your partner about anything, you need to first understand the actual reason why you are upset and why this is so important to you. Because this goes much deeper than the trash being neglected for the 100th time in a row, or that pile of clothes that is still sitting a mere few centimeters away from the hamper, you know what I'm talking about. For example, I have a very low clutter tolerance. This just means that the more messy my space is, the lower my comfort level is, and this can affect my state of mind over time. It's like a domino effect. If the kitchen is messy, I don't want to cook. If I don't cook, then I'm not prepping my meals for the day. And if I'm not prepping any meals, then I resort to eating fast food. And because I'm eating fast food, I have low energy. And now, because I have low energy, I stop going to the gym, I gain weight. It's amazing how clutter can affect our lifestyle. If you guys want to know more about clutter tolerance, give the video a like and let me know in the comments below. Also, figuring out why you are upset boils down to you asking yourself 4 vital questions. Let's do this together. So, first you have to ask yourself this question. My partner did not take out the trash. Why am I upset? Because I had already asked them 3 times to take out the trash. Why does it bother me so much that I had to ask them 3 times to take out the trash? Well, because they aren't listening to me. I shouldn't have to repeat myself. Okay, and why is it important that they listen to me? Because the house gets clean and because it shows that they actually care about me and actually wanting to help me with the house. Okay, how does it make me feel when I believe that my partner doesn't care about me or want to help me with the house? I feel angry, hurt, sad, and I feel like I want to cry. 4 questions. Why am I upset? Why does it bother me so much? Why is it important? And how does it make me feel? If you need to ask why more than 4 times, then do so. So we understand our clutter tolerance and the reason why we are upset. We've given ourselves time to calm down a bit. Now you are ready to communicate. Communicate honestly with your partner. Be clear and empathetic. Communication is key to resolving any conflict or misunderstanding in a relationship. You should talk to your partner about how their messiness makes you feel and what you expect from them. Express your feelings and needs, but in a respectful and constructive way, such as using I statements, avoiding the blame game and criticizing the other person, and focusing on the solutions rather than the problems. Remember that exercise we did earlier? Let's make a statement. So let's say, I need your help. When the house is messy, It makes me feel unmotivated to do anything. And it makes me feel frustrated, emotional, and sad. I am not able to take care of myself in a healthy way, and I feel like I want to cry. It would make me very happy and mean the world to me if you could take out the trash before you leave for work each morning. Now, excuse me. Be sure to listen to your partner's perspective and try to understand their reasons for being messy, such as being busy, stressed, or having different standards of cleanliness. Compromise with your partner. Compromise is essential to finding a middle ground that works for both of you. You should be willing to make some adjustments to accommodate your partner's preferences and habits. Let's say that the reason they can't take out the trash in the mornings is because they always wake up late and are in a rush. Sure, we could just tell them, well, get up early, but maybe you both can agree that they take out the trash when they come home instead of after work. Or you can agree to take the trash out of the container in the morning and leave it outside the front door to save them time so that all they have to worry about is as soon as they get out the door to take the trash out to the trash can. Work with your partner, not against them. Find ways to make it work for both of you. Appreciate your partner's efforts and acknowledge their improvements, even if they're not perfect or they're small. And please remember to thank your partner and re-emphasize on how it is important to you that that you have their help and how much it means to you. Because usually, and trust me on this, they don't know. And sometimes you have to remind them. Set boundaries with your partner and with yourself. This is a hard one that I myself still struggle with at times. So let's say your partner makes a declaration. They are going to clean the living room for you tomorrow. And they said that they will get started first thing in the morning. You are appreciative and excited. You're finally getting some help. But then the morning comes and your partner is instead sitting at the computer. You walk over to them and you ask them if they still plan on cleaning. Yes, I still plan on cleaning. Don't worry about it. I'll get started at 12. Soon, this becomes a vicious cycle where you are constantly getting hit with, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna clean it up later. I'll clean up later today. It's going to get done all day long until you get the faded, I'll do it tomorrow. Absolutely nothing was done, and you are left feeling disappointed, angry, and played with. So now you feel resentment and anger. How can you trust anything this person says? Will they or won't they? Do they not care about your feelings? Are they toying with your emotions? Okay. Woo. Calm down. Trust me, I get it. This is a tricky situation, especially depending on the kind of personality your partner has, but it's important to not get so caught up in what your partner hasn't done for you. Follow the steps I mentioned before, but if the situation persists, then you have to release control, because at the end of the day, you cannot control what your partner does and how they respond to you. If you keep trying, you are going to drive yourself insane. Look, I'm not saying settle for less, but one of the most hardest things about being in a relationship is having to adapt to the habits and needs of your partner, or even have the will to do so. Now, if you're thinking right now, screw adapting, and if they can't do what I expect them to do, then they aren't worth my time. Well, then kudos to you. You can click off the video. But if you really want to try to make this relationship work despite the hurdles, then you have to focus on what you can control, and that's you. So the next time your partner makes a declaration, or you ask them to do something, set a boundary. Let them know that you appreciate them putting forth the effort to help. And again, re-emphasize why it's so important and how much it means to you. Then say, excuse me. I don't know what's with my voice today. I understand you want me to trust you, but it makes me feel sad and hurt whenever you don't follow through with something that you say you're going to do. And it doesn't make me happy when the house gets too cluttered. So how about I give you 24 hours to do said task, and if it isn't done by tomorrow morning, I'll step in and get it done for myself. Then listen to their side and adjust. If they don't like 24 hours, do 48 hours. But either way, a boundary needs to be set. Okay, you don't need to tell them this part, but you could also set up a consequence. If they do what they say, thank them and do something extremely nice for them. If they don't, let it go and get it done yourself. Keep doing this, and depending on your partner, they may begin to notice the pattern, and they will either slowly start to help more around the house, or nothing will change. It's up to you what to do after that. You have to approach it like this because it not only keeps you from setting yourself up for disappointment, but it also allows for you to give yourself the ability to address the clutter if you need to. Immediately, our thoughts can go to, they don't care or love me, when we don't get the help we need around the house. But it's not about the house. It's about receiving the kind of love we want from our partner. If you want to know about love languages, then let me know in the comments. But for some people, doing acts of service is literally a sign of love for them. So my question to you is, do you love yourself? If you were living by yourself, how would you fill your love cup? You'd clean up, right? Because you know it's going to make you feel better, right? So why are you relying so much on someone else to fill that cup for you? Again, I'm not saying to put up with a partner that is extremely lazy, who doesn't want to compromise with you at all. Definitely reevaluate your relationship if this is the case. But if you know a messy house is going to affect your mental health and that it isn't going to make you happy, it doesn't help to sit around and wait for your partner to clear the clutter for you. And then when they don't do anything, to just sit in resentment and anger. It doesn't help them, it doesn't help you, and it doesn't help the relationship. Now, if you have kids, that's a whole other video. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive aspects of your partner. Doing this can help reduce your frustration and resentment, and that you should remember why you love them and what they bring to your life. List their qualities and achievements. Continue to express gratitude and affection. Give your partner compliments and praise, or do some fun and romantic activities together. Remember, your partner is a completely different being with a different upbringing, personality, and perspective on life. They are not going to operate the same as you do, and it would be unhealthy to think that such were the case. They're not a mind reader, and they're not going to do things just because you would do it. Now, be sure to check out these videos here on the relationship dynamics between an introvert and an extrovert. Or if you want to know how to stop expecting the worst, then check out that video as well. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.